So first of all, we've been on that journey for quite a few years now, and it takes on multiple components, uh, looking at both the customer side and of course the agent side. So there's productivity tools, I think first and foremost, and then there are the tools that ultimately address, that low-hanging fruit, the containment and deflection, if you will, and then taking it to the next level, which is where we're ultimately heading, and that is in the personalization and really being able to personalize that experience and again, while simultaneously, reducing average handle time, and again, of course, deflecting calls where all possible. So it's kind of a multifaceted approach, and there's a lot of overlap between different solutions and what the broader objective ends up being. Oh, that's a great question. So risks and complexities. So I think if you were to distill that down, initially you look at risk and complexities, so much of that can be tied back down to level setting expectations. There's so much nuance when it comes to delivering an AI-based solution, especially in the voice channel, and especially when it's customer facing. And if you look at it more holistically in terms of what goes into it, if you don't have a solid data layer, and there's not that consistency and continuity across different reaches within the tech stack, you're going to have a problem right there, right? And then of course, it's obviously, I mean, it just while the technology itself, especially when it comes to conversational AI, has just continued to get better and better and better, and super excited about where it's going. It's not a one size fits all solution. And it's really important to understand where your use cases and the technology hit that inflection point. And truly it's that's where the expectations and level setting expectations and you know making sure that folks completely understand, all right, well, every call that we send through an IVA, for example, is not necessarily going to be contained, and those need to be, again, distilled down to the individual use cases and what's going to be appropriate, what's going to work and what's not going to work. So there's a lot of learnings from that. And I think we're continuing to learn and will.